The journey into some of Abuja's most remote areas where we hear bizarre practices such as killing of twins and infants for cultural beliefs have been going on for years. Across this river is Kutara village in the Abaji area council. With the guardians of some locals and the Christian missionary who has lived among the people and brought their practices to light, we will cross over to the other side. We wade through the water, carefully making our way through.
Walking through this water, I must say that there is just one thing on my mind, and that's what I've just been told, that there are crocodiles far on the other side. But hopefully, we will pass through safely. After all, the locals do this every day.
Finally, we cross over to the other side.
Here we are on the other side.
Only to discover there is yet another river to cross. And after crossing the second river, we're finally on dry ground and start making our way through to the Kutara village. But imagine walking into this kind of setting, men dressed in loincloths. This is what we came across on our way. We were told a sacrifice is being made to appease the gods that have been offended by someone's actions. What these actions are, no one would say. Well, we hurriedly left the gathering and continued to our destination, Kutara village.
We got to the Kutara village and discovered that they have moved. Migration is an issue. They move spontaneously.
But we located them not so far off. And one of the things that greeted us on arrival is the twin curves on the walls, signifying the birth and death of twins in the household, as we were told during our last visit to some other area close by. It was interesting to find twins in the village, alive. 4-year-old twins who were left to live owing to the intervention of the Christian missionary.
So these are the only twins in this whole village? How come the other ones, what happened to them?
They died.
They died. How did they die?
The quality of life in this remote village is rather low, as is the case with other communities visited, which raises the question of how life-threatening practices can be checked with such prevailing underdevelopment. How are these children actually killed?
They get some roots from particular plants that are very poisonous. They soak it in water and give them to drink.
These women just gave birth a few days ago. They are unhappy about the lack of healthcare facilities. Women in these parts give birth their own way. They say maternal mortality is high here. They also said immunization has not taken place here in a long time.
Now, assuming this child was a twin, or these 2 children were twins, and they decided to do away with them, let's just say killing of twins still happens here, who knows? What would happen? Who would know?
Before setting out, I spoke to some government officials and individuals on this issue, and here is what they had to say.
I think at the heart of all of this is the fact that the state has failed to evolve and to develop to address the needs of ordinary people.
The chairman of the Kwali Area Council says he is unaware of this practice, but it is not impossible. He also listed some challenges affecting grassroots development.
Now, right now, I pay an average of 65 million naira salary for the staff of this council.
Monthly?
Monthly.
How much is your monthly allocation on an average?
On an average, the monthly allocation of this area council is 100 million.
The Social Welfare Development Department of the FCT declined an interview but promised to investigate the matter. But this letter, provided by the missionary working in these villages, shows they had been informed as far back as 2008. Speaking to the local chief, he admitted the practice of killing twins, but was not forthcoming with details. He was, however, very willing to share his pains on the lack of government presence, except during elections.
So he said it's happening. That's what he said. But now, as the missionaries are coming, so they used to rescue their children, so such practice is going down now.
Now, the bottom line is, attention must be paid to what is going on at the grassroots level for development, for cultural practices, and what have you. Doris Okenwa, Channels Television News.